Hey guys, welcome back. Just wanted to do a quick update video here for you guys. I know it's been a while, and so I just wanted to get a garden update here for you guys. This is my huge tomato plant here. It seems to be doing quite well. This was the first clump of tomatoes here. As far as I can tell, this is supposed to be the second up here, and then the third up here. And I guess that's the fourth up there, something like that. But you can tell this tomato here seems to be getting fairly big. So hopefully we'll start getting some tomatoes off this vine here shortly. So it's getting pretty tall, 3 foot probably, 4 foot maybe, including the buckets. But this seems to be doing quite well. I'm quite excited to see the large tomatoes there. As far as I can tell, there's 5 here, the big one, and then 4 small ones. Then going up here to the second group of fruit. Looked like I lost 3 flowers. I touched this one earlier and it just kind of fell off. So it looks like 3 of them didn't get pollinated or something happened, and then that one it's growing there. And then as far as I can tell, like the 4th little run, this seems to be just kind of starting out and everything. So have to kind of see what's going to happen with it. I think that should probably be up there, maybe. I don't know. And then we got this one here, which has 2 on it. It's got a couple more flowers and everything. I'm trying to kind of tickle the flowers, you know, and that sort of thing. I do have pollinators running around here, flying around here, and so it should be doing pretty good pollination-wise on its own. But I try to help it out just in case there. I did have some problems with suckers getting quite large on this plant. I was trying to let the suckers kind of grow so I could take them and plant them in different plants, and I'll show you kind of the results of that. So I did take off. This was the biggest sucker, that one, this one, that one. I've left this one here, but it's already starting to put flowers out, so I don't know if I'm going to cut those flowers and try to get another vine out of that one, which I just noticed here that I actually have tomatoes growing on the sucker here. So this particular plant seems to be putting off tons of suckers, and they seem to be fruiting and flowering really quickly. These were the hydroponic grown tomatoes that I had got from the store, and they seem to be I'm assuming that this is probably what they're bred for, to try to produce as many tomatoes as possible. I probably just don't have the hydroponic solution to help support this many tomatoes. I guess we'll have to wait and see if that's true or not. I did have some sad news. The cucumber plants here and here died off on me. So cucumber wise, I only have 1 cucumber left, which I'll show you that in a minute here. The cucumbers here, I had a cucumber in there that died, and then I had I pulled suckers off of that one and put them in here, and they died because the bucket ended up filling up with water. I guess it was just too close over here to the edge, and too much water came in and got in it. Then I have this tomato plant here that seems to be doing quite well. This is my soil-based one. And then I have this tomato plant here, which is doing second best here of tomato plants, I would say. Actually, it might be a third now, but it's doing, it seems to be doing quite well. Then I had the suckers here that I pulled, this one and that one. I believe I pulled these. I think that was a sucker, and then that one over there was a sucker. So we'll have to kind of see what these 3 do. I think it's just a little too hot. Either it's too hot or there's a fungus or something going around on these. I think it's just a matter of it just being way too hot for the little guys, but some of them are doing okay and others aren't doing so hot. This one seems to be doing pretty good, whereas this one over here seems to be getting a little bit of leaf curl and that sort of thing. So I don't know if that's a virus or if that's just a heat issue or if it's something else going on. So so I have So I guess since the last time I did a video, I think these two are new. I had the watermelon growing here. I harvested one. Probably have a video up on that, the harvest and everything. So that's that there. That was a sucker that came from over here, right there. So hopefully that one will do pretty good. This here was one of the tomato plants that I planted in soil from a soil cup, so it's doing pretty good. My little bamboo is doing quite well. Got another acorn plant. My son brought home one from school, so that was pretty cool. That little guy is doing pretty good, much better than it should. Then we just have this wonderful wall of sweet potatoes. It's a little hot today, and so they're all wilting. I didn't get a chance to water them last night because the fitting on the end of the hose broke, so I wasn't able to water them. So hopefully they'll survive a day without being watered. Hopefully we'll get a rain. It's starting to get a cool breeze and everything, so hopefully they'll be all right. But you can see the rosemary in there. And then here is the tomato plant that's in the bag there, growing up and doing quite well for itself. So I am extremely happy and excited to see that little guy doing so well and doing good there. So hopefully hopefully he will succeed and be quite well and everything. Its counterpart was over here. It's not really an apples to apples comparison because I planted them in soil and in the bag at different times, and each one had different things going on with it and stuff. So but I would definitely say that the bag is doing very, very well. I don't know how it's going to work with tomato production. I think this bucket's still a little dry. I could be wrong about that, but I think they're still a little off. And then this is the only surviving cucumber plant that I have. So he's had a rough little life. So I don't know that he's gonna produce much of anything. He had caterpillars get to him, and he just doesn't look like he's doing very good. So looks like the cucumber plants and cucumber crop for this year is probably not gonna happen. So probably a little too late. I don't know. But here's kind of a different angle here of the wall of sweet potatoes. I'm kind of hoping that maybe they'll make their way out into the grass and then kind of start putting down roots, and maybe I'll just get a wild crop of sweet potatoes. Don't know how that's going to work when it's time to mow the grass though. So I think we'll just have to mow right over them, and don't know exactly what's going to happen there. So that's pretty much the end of sweet potatoes. And then tons of tomato plants, which I'm really happy and excited about with the tomatoes. Had some success with them last year for growth, the plant-wise, but not really any harvesting of the tomatoes, so that was a little bit sad. So then I do have this little guy still surviving in the window. Kind of moved him out so he'll get a lot more sun there, so he seems to be much happier there. And then my lettuce garden is just kind of gone just out of control and gone, you know, kind of wild there. The lettuce was pretty bitter. I think it's just due to the temperatures getting up to the 80s and 90s here. So we ended up not using as much as we would have liked. I'm just letting it go now. As you can see, this one here is flowering, and then there's one over there that's starting to flower there. I'm hoping to get seeds from the lettuce because I've been quite happy with it. And hopefully maybe the next generation of seeds will be a little bit more heat tolerant and less bitter. I don't know, or maybe I'm just gonna get a bunch of bitter seeds. I don't know how that works, but I'm hoping that it'll be a little bit more acclimated to the environments here. Not that I had any trouble with these growing or anything. So that's pretty much going to be the end of that. My son's teacher, if you guys remember the pumpkin that I had, we sent that one back, the vine with the pumpkin on it, we sent that back to the school. The school teacher went ahead, once I told her that we harvested our pumpkin and took the seeds out, and then we replanted these, you know, we told her about the seeds we got, so she pulled the seeds out and had the kids plant, and so they the kids, all of them got together and planted in a whole bunch of pumpkin seeds, which I still see seeds down at the bottom there that are just coming up when I water it and stuff. So that's been doing pretty good since I brought it home. I think there's 5 or 6 of them growing in there. I'm not going to thin it out or anything. I'm just going to let it go. And then these 2 are the ones that me and my son planted together because he lost the pumpkin that he had rotted, and he got a little bit upset about it. So told him that we could just plant new pumpkins, and hopefully that they would come out and come out with some good pumpkins and everything from it. So last time I grew it, I had 2 in per bucket. So this time it's only 1 per bucket. So I'm really hoping that these will do very, very well together, and do hopefully get some big pumpkins out of those. So not entirely sure what's going to happen, but we'll see. This one obviously is going to be just more for show. I probably get a small pumpkin or 2 out of that. But there's just so many planted there. If I thinned it out, one would probably do much better. But and plus the dirt's gone way low. These pumpkins, they eat quite a bit, so it's really interesting to kind of watch the level of the dirt go down. I mean, some of that's compaction from the air leaving the soil and that sort of thing, from watering and that sort of thing. But it's also neat to kind of see, okay, the plant comes up and the soil level starts to go down a little bit. So but I think that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for the garden there, guys. I think, let's see, so we have 2 pumpkin plants plus another 5, but I'll say 2 plus 1. We got the lettuce group there going all right. Not doing the best, but the temperatures are just way too hot for it. So then we have 2 bags of sweet potatoes, 1 cucumber, another bag of sweet potatoes there, and then here's my tomato plant, which I'm really hoping this one does really good. We have the rosemary, then we have another bag of sweet potatoes, another bag of sweet potatoes, and another bag of sweet potatoes. So should be 6 bags of sweet potatoes, 1 cucumber, 1 tomato, 1 rosemary there, sorry, and then we have, so that's 1 tomato, then this is 2. This is the second tomato. I have 3rd tomato, 4th tomato, 5th tomato, 6th tomato, which these aren't looking too great, but we'll count them for now, and then 7. So we have 7 tomato plants going right now. They don't all look very healthy, especially these out here. There just is no overhang over these, so they just kind of get full sun. This guy seems to be doing pretty good in the sun though, so maybe I can get some seeds out of him, and then I'll have more heat resistant tomato plants and that sort of thing. This one seems to be doing pretty good as well, and this one was doing quite well, but now with the leaf curl though, I'm not exactly sure if that's heat or virus. But maybe someone can mention to me in the comments maybe and let me know what they think it might be. Obviously it's producing tomatoes, so I'm quite happy with it, but obviously it's not doing the best. Also let me know if, obviously that one I waited way too long to cut, to get a sucker, another plant off of that one. I like to cut it when it was much more like that size, much smaller. Let me know if it's the right thing to kind of let this one go here, or if I should be cutting that one as well. It's got 2 sets of flowers here. One here, it's got 3. So it's got this one here coming off the vine there. It's got this set down here, my middle finger is coming off the vine, and you can see there, and then we have this 3rd set here of flowers. So these suckers just they just put out tons and tons of flowers. So maybe next year what I might do is I might start off my first plant and just put it out and then cut off all the flowers, and then let the suckers grow until about that size here, about the size of my finger or so, and then just you know, use it as a sucker producer and just take all the suckers off of it when they get really big like that. So give me your thoughts. Let me know what you think I should do. Let me know what you would do in my case, and just let me know what's going on and everything. You know, so look forward to reading your comments. Thank you for the subscribers that I have right now. I don't have many, which I'm okay with, but I do have some really good friends that, or it seems to be that the subscribers I have starting to become fairly good friends of mine. You know, they seem to want to take the time, watch my videos, and help me out. So, you know, I am very thankful for anybody that's subscribed and anybody that's commenting and helping me out. Sorry I don't follow your instructions better and everything. I know I could be a much better gardener if I would follow the instructions of those who've come before me and have done really well. But I'm just going to kind of, you know, just kind of playing this my own way and seeing what I can come up with and everything. So I'm really super glad I didn't pull out all the sweet potatoes like I was going to. I started on the one bag. I pulled sweet potatoes out of the one bag, and other two bags started to really come back. I guess it was the season for them to kind of come back and everything. So I then decided that I would just kind of let them be and see where they grew and stuff. And so, like I said, I have 6 bags of them now, whereas I only had 3 before, and 2 of them are left over from the beginning, so they didn't really change. But I took one bag that had a large amount of them in there, and split that one bag into 4 bags. So hopefully we'll see what happens. We'll see what we come up with. But other than the way they're looking now of being little dry there, you know, they've been looking really, really well. So it just happens to be the day I come out to film them, right? All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment if you can. Let me know what you would be doing in my place here, and you know, if you would be changing anything or anything. So thanks a lot, guys. Talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.